I felt like I should do a wrap up of SHOT Show 2020 from a first timer, SHOT Show virgin, whatever you want to call it, just to give some impression on what it's like for the first time going there and a little bit of feedback. So let's get into this. Just getting back from SHOT Show 2020. It's exhausting. I'm gonna have one of these to relax on this video. I'm gonna try to make it quick and I wanna hit a couple of main points. So first time to SHOT, pretty lucky from what it sounds like. Only had my channel really up and running for about 9 months now. And apparently there have been other folks that have tried to, get registered for SHOT as media for quite some time. So pretty lucky with that, and actually really appreciative. So I registered when media registration became available. I sent a message and made sure everything was in order for that and got approved. Surprisingly, it was actually surprisingly easy. I did not really know what to expect. I knew that it was I guess the 6th largest show in the country, and believe it when they say that. I got into Vegas about 2 days early before SHOT started because I didn't really know what to expect, and so I could have showed up just the day before, but I wanted to show up a few days early. They had registration that was early, so I wanted to do that and get everything kind of squared away. Just kind of get a lay of the land, figure out where everything was since I've never been there, and I haven't been to Vegas in about 5 years, and so that kind of helped me just refamiliarize where I was at. Now, when you register for SHOT, the conference has discounted rates with some hotels. So you get a discounted rate and preferred hotels, and they offer registration within those hotels as well as shuttles from those hotels if they're not within walking distance of the show, which is really nice. And so I didn't know that initially. So again, trying to share a little bit of experience with you all who are considering going for the first time and kind of what the experience was like. So I registered and I ended up staying at Circus Circus, which is on the south end of the Strip. The conference is at the Sands Convention Center, which is attached to the Venetian, which is a little ways away from Circus Circus, so they had shuttles. But the shuttles only run in the morning till 10:30, and then they drop you off, they pick up from the convention center, I think at 3:30. So if you get up late or you have some fun the night before, like I did, you may miss the cutoff for the shuttle. So couple of main tips. If you are planning on going for the first time, I would recommend taking advantage, obviously, of the discounted hotel rate, but I would pick a hotel that is close to the Venetian or closer to the Sands Conference Center, so you're not doing a lot of walking, not having to take a bunch of Ubers. It's pretty easy. You can pop up to your room, back and forth if you need to switch things out. That's one tip that I would give you all, is book a room close to the Venetian or in the Venetian. The other thing I would say is Circus Circus was okay. It's an old hotel though, and not a lot going on there. So it's okay if you're just gonna sleep there. But if you are looking for a place that's a little bit more amenities, you may want to look elsewhere. So I would also recommend you don't need to show up 2 days before the conference like I did. I'm a bit of a over planner, and so you could do just the day before and be perfectly fine with getting registered and everything like that. I mean, a lot of people even show up the day of, so that is another probably good recommendation. When I do it next year, I'm just going to show up the day before, and I am going to book a place that's closer to the Sands. The place is huge. I can't explain it to you. It's ridiculously huge. The first day of SHOT, I walked over 5 miles just within the conference, and I didn't even hit the first floor. That was on the second floor, just going between different booths on the second floor and the press room, which was on the 3rd floor. So bring some comfortable equipment, some comfortable gear to carry and to walk in, and probably go minimal as much as you can, because you're going to be lugging stuff around, talking to people, and you get worn out, believe it or not. I was surprised how worn out I was. They say hydrate, I was like, we're in a conference, there's no reason I need to hydrate. But yeah, drink water, even walking around a conference talking to people. I've seen a lot of other videos out on people, and a lot of discussion there also about not shaking hands with people, using hand sanitizer and all those good things, because people walk away with the crud. I shook hands with people, talked to people, touched a lot of guns and a lot of other equipment, and not what you're thinking. But I'm okay now, unless it's going to take a couple days to incubate and then hit me a few days down the road, which could be a possibility. But there was hand sanitizer everywhere. I mean, and I, continuously washed my hands, so I didn't have an issue with it. Wear comfortable clothing. Another really nice benefit to the show, if you're media, is the press room. I said it on a few of the other videos. I was really impressed with the press room. They offer you jacket check. You can check your equipment also, as well as you're badge in and out of there, right? So they're scanning your badge in and out of the press room, so not anyone can get in there. They offer a bunch of areas that you can get, online on computers if you didn't bring your own. They offer charging stations. They have free refreshments, so water, juice, coffee. In the mornings they had a light breakfast and a couple couches and things like that in there, so you can really kind of just relax if you've been at it all day, which I thought was a really cool benefit. They even had little kits there, so if you didn't bring something to write with, you could. They had some notebooks that you could take, as well as a bunch of other things to kind of plan your day. My first year there, I was just going solely for just to do kind of familiarization. I really wanted to get a feel for it. I didn't really have a plan. I didn't plan anything out. I just wanted to kind of wander and see and kind of take it in and see what it felt like. So I didn't really have a plan. I just really kind of was more enamored by being there. After, if you look at some of my other videos, I had a goal of getting to this show for a while now. And so, again, with the help of all you all who are watching this channel, who have subscribed, who have supported me in really a short period of time, you kind of helped me achieve that goal. And so, I really appreciate that. That's a really cool thing. I did meet some people there that, again, that I'm subscribed to, which, it's a little surreal. You watch these individuals in their channels, and they're successful on YouTube, and you get a chance sometimes to meet them in person, and it's not like, I guess, meeting an actor or a celebrity or something along those lines. But it is a public figure, and it's impressive with some of the I always gauge people and their demeanor, and so some people are really down to earth, and some just seem like they don't want to be bothered, so it's kind of a crapshoot. But either way, opportunity really just to do some things. And so I really enjoyed the experience. I'm exhausted, honestly. 5 days in Vegas of doing that, and some of the extracurricular activities and the entertainment, that's a long 5 days. But I really enjoyed it. I really can't wait to do it again next year. Had the opportunity to meet some of the folks from guns.com. We met up with them early on before the show started, and kind of introduced ourselves, and just kind of got to talk with them. They're great. Mark and Greg, who are really good from guns.com, to us. Some drinks, invited us to their after party one of the evenings, and so just good to network, good to meet new people, and they're really great people. I had a really nice booth, and I've bought some stuff from guns.com, so really want to say thanks to Mark and Greg for being their hospitality towards somebody new and just kind of starting out and trying to figure out what the heck they're doing. So you just never know how those relationships are going to work out. And so I'd also offer bring somebody with you, bring a friend with you if you're going, so you can have a good time and enjoy things. It's cool. I like to go out and meet new people, put myself in positions that I'm uncomfortable with. I'm truly an introvert, so even just talking to this camera makes things somewhat interesting. So going out and putting myself in a position to talk to other people is sometimes challenging, but you know, I feel like you have to make yourself uncomfortable. That's really it. I'm really looking forward to next year. Really kind of want to do a wrap-up video of this and kind of give some of you all my first impressions of what SHOT's like. It's a cool experience. Overwhelming. You probably don't need 5 days there. If you have the goal in mind of what you want to look at and what you want to see and who you want to talk to, you could do that. But if you're just there to kind of wander and experience things, then I'd recommend going for the whole time. I really like to say thanks again to everyone who's supported me. You really helped me achieve one of my goals that I wanted to achieve, and so I appreciate that. And everybody has itches. I had an itch to go to SHOT, and I scratched that itch. So I'll see you all next time, probably in a few days, maybe next week. Either way, if you like the channel, please consider subscribing. You'll see some videos coming out this year. I have some things planned that I really want to do, some more adventures than reviews, and so stay tuned for those things, and I'll see you next time.